Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. All right. Time check is now 2003. That is 8:03 p.m. in Japan. Good evening from Japan. Good afternoon to my fellows from the fatherland, Nigeria, and good morning to my fellow lovely Ghanaians. I hope we are all doing well. Welcome to another live stream on Adventures of Japan. And on this channel, if you have been following us, we keep talking about how you can come to Japan seamlessly as a teacher. You don't need to be a teacher in your country. Once you have a bachelor, you are more than qualified. It's just like preparing your delicious meal, and you can decide to add some spices to make it more delicious to your taste. And that is why we keep saying that even though just the bachelor and the 12 years of education is the minimum qualifications, however, if you decide to go further to add some spices like having the TEFL, having the driving license, and studying basic Japanese lessons where you can just introduce yourself by speaking, those are the spices you are going to add into your soup to make it more delicious as against someone who is not having those things. So yeah, basically this is what you need. You are not expected to write any exam in Japanese in order to become a teacher. You are only expected to express yourself speaking, speaking. And that's why I keep saying basic introduction, self-introduction. And if you are new here, I have made a lot of videos about all this journey on my YouTube channel, right from the companies that can recruit you. Borderlink brought me, so I keep mentioning them first. Borderlink, Interact, Altia Central, Hart Corporation, A to Z, ALT Company, Shane Corporation. All these companies can bring you successfully to Japan. I also encourage people that you don't have to listen to or you don't have to pay attention so much to everything you see online. For example, you might go online and read about a company and people pass comments like, oh, this company, they are not good. Their salary is so like this, like that, like that. You don't need to pay attention so much to that because your goal is for you to come to Japan. The fact is, once you are here in Japan, it is very easy to switch over companies. However, I only encourage people for professionalism to at least maintain a year's contract. Once it is done, you can easily switch companies anytime. So if someone says this company is not paying their workers well, they don't treat their workers well, and for that matter, you don't want to apply to them, I believe you are doing yourself more harm than good because those companies are able to bring people into Japan. So if everybody is going to company A because they pay well and company B or C is there, which people criticize that they don't attend to their customers well or their employees well, for that matter, you don't apply and few people are applying, just imagine. It means those people would be here and you still be struggling thinking, oh, I want to apply to company A. You understand? So in this life, we just have to just keep trying. Whichever company brings you, you just be grateful because you have made it. That is the aim. The goal is to get to Japan through the most appropriate way. Okay? So for that reason, I don't talk about tourist visa here. Yeah, so I don't preach tourist visa here. So if you are listening to me, please, if you are intending to come to Japan and live and work here, please, I don't talk about tourist visa because it is extremely difficult and near impossible for you to get a tourist visa and switch over to work visa. Yes, that is a fact. It is the bitter truth that I keep talking about. There are people here who have shared their experiences with me. Some of them joined me here and I captured the video and shared with you here. Others I did not share. So please, if you are thinking of coming as a tourist, please, then this channel is not for you because you might feel discouraged. In actual fact, I am not discouraging you, but I'm just telling you the fact. All right. And if you are coming as a teacher, you don't need to pay money to anybody to do anything for you. You have to do everything by yourself. And that is why I keep guiding you And I have come up with an ebook. I personally wrote the ebook with my experience, with other experiences I got from other places, from other people. And I've made it into a compact ebook, which you can find the link in my bio on TikTok. If you are watching from YouTube, the link is in the description of this video because it's going to help you a lot. It has all the information you need, even though I keep talking about certain things here. We have certain information there that you can find which could boost your chances. It has sample CVs which are Japan focused. It has cover letters which are Japan focused. So go grab your copy now, and it's going to save you a lot. It's going to help you a lot. Those who have it know what I'm talking about. So please, this is what we are doing here on this channel, Adventures of Japan. Once you have a bachelor, you are welcome here. I will do my best to just support you with information. Remember, I cannot do anything on your behalf. In Japan, it doesn't work like that. If someone tells you, give me money, I'm going to provide you with job in Japan, well, I am sorry, but I will just wish you well. Here, if you are passing through the genuine way, you don't need to pay money to anybody. If you buy something for yourself, just like the book, that is what you are purchasing. I am not saying give me money, let me do anything for you. No. In the long run, you have to undergo the interview. You have to sit and watch face the interview panel. If you perform to their satisfaction, you will be selected. You don't need to pay money to anybody there. No, in Japan, they don't take money from you to get you employed. No. So if someone is promising you a job and saying, give me money, please be informed that that could be not the genuine way. Yeah. I'm not trying to undermine anybody's whatever, but I'm just telling you the fact. All right. Okay. Uh, capacity says, Nana, but thanks for the roses. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me see if I missed some messages here. Thank you so much, Goldie, for the follow. Thank you. All right. Someone says, I can teach you Igbo language. I'm from Imo State. Okay, capacity. Okay, okay. Igbo language. Thank you. And me on your WhatsApp. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Follow me. Who are you talking to? I will be waiting for the feedback, brother. Thank you. I will teach you Igbo language if you wish. Oh, let me teach you. What is with this Igbo language capacity? What is with this Igbo language? Yeah. Igbo language, ne? Okay. All right. Okay. Good afternoon from Nigeria. Yeah, Clara. Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Good evening from here. All right. Okay, so as I said yesterday, we started with the topic how to negotiate your how to ALT contract negotiation, how to ask for more without losing the offer. And we talked yesterday about few things. For example, we spoke about, let me just go over a little quick. We just go over a little quick. Yes. We spoke about sorry. We spoke about the problem why teachers sign immediately. We talked about the promise I am giving you in this live stream, that's yesterday and today, and the Japanese hiring secret. I gave it in that presentation yesterday. And we talked about tatemae versus honne, which is like public phase. The Japanese system, they have public phase and they have the reality, which is real flexibility. The reason why you shouldn't just take whatever they put forward to you first. We talked about that. And I explained them further, and non-negotiable items that you shouldn't waste your time on, and the flexible items that you should consider talking about if possible for them to do something about. And the trends in 2026, I spoke about that. The wrong way to ask what you want to ask, like the pay rise or whatever, the negotiation, the wrong way to do it, which you should avoid. I mentioned that yesterday. The right way to do it, I mentioned it. And we talked about the email template, the inquiry template that you need to send. You know, everything will be between email, the send, you respond, the send, you respond. That's how you're going to be like. So I mentioned all those things yesterday. Okay, Goldie says, I have teaching experience for more than 5 years. I'm have, or I have. Which one, Goldie? Sorry. If you have teaching experience, it will be meaningless if you cannot demonstrate that in your interview session. All right. Because during interviews, they are just expecting to see what you can do if they recruit you. So if you have teaching experience, but you don't present yourself as such, it will be meaningless. So yeah, because there are people who have never taught before. They will join that interview with you and questions are asked. You all talked about the same thing. I want to be this because I want to be this because you have not said anything which shows that you have been doing the job before. So it will be like, okay, why should I pick you? Let me just pick the person who is new. Okay. Oh, okay. That's fine. All right. So like I said, I talked about the email template and why the email works. I explain further, and this is where we are. We ended on from inquiry to counter offer, the three-part move. Yeah, the three-part move. That was where we ended yesterday. So I'll be continuing from here. All right. So if you are welcome, if you are new here, you are most welcome. You are most welcome. Yeah. Let's see. We have some friends here. Yeah, Charles, you are welcome. Charles, good afternoon. Good afternoon. When is the portal opening? Ah, Doris says, good afternoon. When is the portal opening for 2026 ALTs? Doris, sorry, not Doris, Doris. With Borderlink, the portal is opened from this month. So people are applying. I know someone who contacted me on TikTok last week. He was in, yeah, he was invited for an interview. You know, they will invite you and send you the real application form for you to fill. He was invited. So yeah, the portal is open from this month, Borderlink. I am certain for that because they said it on their website and somebody confirmed. So you can go ahead. If your documents are ready, if you have everything intact, you can go ahead. All right. Okay. Please, the link again. Yeah, please. You can, I mentioned the companies, you can type them on Google or head to my YouTube and check the links. Okay. All right. So, like I mentioned, the three-part move. Number one, we said you have to appreciate. So, you thank you like thank you for being open. It shows you value teacher success. Okay. If you are not okay with this, you need to watch where we ended yesterday, then you understand. All right. Number two, prioritize. List three requests in order: housing, flight, professional development. And yesterday I mentioned that for ALT companies, they don't reimburse flight. But for future references, maybe, or future purposes, you might get another job that might require you or might want to reimburse you with flight. So you know how to go about all these things. That's why I'm talking about them in general. All right. Yeah. And the last one is frame with logic. This helped me focus on teaching excellence, not financial stress. For example, we're talking in relation to the email we sent. What we sent, it shows all these things because one, it shows that you appreciate the position, the offer they've given you, you prioritize your challenges and you have put them before them, and you frame it with logic, which means it helps you focus on teaching excellence, not financial stress. You don't need to make them look like, okay, yes, I just need a job. I just need a job for financial purposes. No, that it doesn't work that way. If you make it look like that, they will rather deny you the job, even though they might offer you. You see the offer letter, but your response will either make them rescind their decision or not. All right. So that is why someone once told me that countries are looking for people, but they are not looking for desperate people. For that matter, I even advise somebody that, hey, During the interview, don't make it look like your life depends on the interview. No. If you sound and look so desperate, they will rather deny you because they might not believe that you are coming for the job. They might feel you have another motive. You just want to enter Japan and move to your planned item, your planned itinerary. You're just looking for an entry exit. No, don't look too desperate. Okay, make sure you present yourself like, yes, you are valuing the job, you are valuing the offer, but you also know your value. So you are adding some kind of how do I put it? Yeah, some kind of value to yourself by negotiating professionally. In that case, they know that you are not just trying to come for the money wise. You are trying to come for the job that you are being recruited for. Okay. All right. TikTok says, somebody says, sent sent said, help me through. I don't even have a passport. Sorry, I don't think this place is for you, please. Please, I need the offer. I'm in what? What is VAE? What is VAE? Guys, please type the full word. I don't know what is UAE. Sorry, pardon me. UAE. Sorry. You are in UAE. Okay, thank you. UAE. All right. Oh, AK-45 UAE. All right, but do you have a bachelor? If you have a bachelor, it doesn't matter where you are. Wherever you are, you can still apply. Okay? You can apply, you can start the process from one country, you move to another. Once you pass the interview, you can relocate to a different country, you will still continue. Okay? How can I get the offer from Nigeria? But by applying, because a lot of I came with Nigerians. Nigerians are still coming. This year, Nigerians still came. So your country does not matter. For Nigerians and Ghanaians, we are qualified with the 12 years of education where English was used as a medium of instruction. We have qualified. So what is left with bachelor? If you have it, you are qualified. Okay. So I keep saying, I mentioned the companies, Borderlink, Interact, Altia Central, Hart Corporation, Shane Incorporation. Those are the companies that could employ you. If you are looking for the link, I have made videos about that on my YouTube channel, Adventures of Japan. Or you can just type these companies on Google and follow their instructions. Okay? All right. Yeah, Doris says, I have a BSc in Human Resource Management and no teaching experience. What's my chance? Or what's my chances? Yes, Doris. The point is, I keep repeating it. You don't have to be a teacher in your country to qualify. Once you have a bachelor, it's okay. I believe you are from Ghana. You are qualified with the 12 years education requirement or so. So what is left for you is for you to have the zeal, the willingness to teach. That's all. Once you have that and you watch the videos, the guidelines, how to pass the interviews. I've made videos about how to pass the interviews on this very channel, Adventures of Japan. So once you have watched all those videos and you position yourself well, you can get it. I keep saying there are a lot of people here who have never been teachers before. You could join the interview with even teachers, but the way you answer questions, the way you present yourself, smiling face, very open-minded, you could be selected over people who have been teaching for long. So Doris, you are most welcome. Kindly check videos on my YouTube page, the playlist, how to apply for jobs, that's ALT jobs in Japan. There are a lot of videos there. Like I said, I have videos on how to pass the interview. I have sample videos on how to make your self-introductory video, because when Borderlink sends you the form, that fill this form and they give you interview, they expect you to present or send an introductory video. I made video about how to do that. So please watch all those videos and you are going to make it. All right, Doris, I believe I've answered you. All right. Please repeat the companies again and slowly. I said Borderlink because they brought me, so I mentioned them first. Borderlink. Altia Central, Altia Central. Interact. But unfortunately, if you are a Ghanaian living in Ghana, Interact says they don't have the license to recruit you from Ghana. But if you are a Ghanaian living in a different country, for example, UAE, Vietnam, wherever, Nigeria, even if you are living in Nigeria, even Togo, they can recruit you. But if you are living in Ghana, they say they don't have the license to recruit from Ghana. So they work with Ghanaians, but not people living in Ghana. Okay. So Hart Corporation is also one of the companies. Shane is also one of the companies, but I have not seen Shane bringing people from Ghana, but I know they brought someone from Kenya. Yes, so we can also try. Shane, 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 Shane. Shane. Naomi, thanks for the likes. Thank you so much for the likes. Guys, let's keep tapping on our screens. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Doris. Okay. So let's keep going. So let's keep going. Good. So today's continuation is emotions versus logic. Reframing your ask. Yes, reframing your ask. How to ask. We are reframing it. So don't say this. It sounds like you are complaining. So it sounds like complaint. Number one, I spent a lot on flights. Living is expensive in Japan. I deserve this. No. When you are renegotiating, these words don't need to appear in your message. Yeah, you can say I spent a lot on flights, or I will spend a lot on flight, because you'll be in your country before the ALT companies will want you to confirm whether you agree with the offer or not. That is what happens. All right. You might have heard that living expenses are very high in Japan. So you are saying, oh, this offer is not too good because living expenses are very high in Japan. You don't have to say that. Okay, I deserve that, as if you are dictating to them, I deserve this. No, you don't have to say that. This is what you should say rather. Frame it around teaching. Okay, you should frame it around teaching. Number one, full reimbursement means I arrive rested and ready to teach. So if you are saying they should reimburse your flight, supposing the companies say they will reimburse your flight, and they are saying that maybe they will reimburse 60% or a percentage, and you want to push for full reimbursement, you can say full reimbursement means I arrive rested and ready to teach. Okay. Housing support lets me live near school, reducing commute stress. As for that, most of the dispatch companies will support you. Some of them might give you part payment to support you with. Some of them might not. That is why they will ask you to come with some amount of money, because housing rents in Japan, especially from the start, it's not easy. The initial fees, I made videos about that. Initial payments, lock change fee, whatever, so many things. And that is why initial payments are mostly between 250,000 and 300,000 in most cases. All right. Okay. So the key money assistance removes burden. So I focus on classroom preps. Yes, the key money. There's something called key money in Japan. And that is a money you are giving to the landlord or the landlady just by saying, thank you for offering me the accommodation. And it is non-refundable. But there are some companies that don't demand or don't take key monies. They only take deposits, like 2 months. And with that, when you are leaving the place, they will come and check how the room was before you came and how it is before you are leaving. If everything is intact, that 2 month deposit will be refunded to you. Yeah, but if certain things are not in place, they would calculate how much will go into that, take it out from your deposit, whatever is left, they give it back to you. Yeah, so that's what happens. Okay. Future official says, do you measure the company's names in the video that you did, sir? Yeah. On our videos, you see the title with the company. If I if I do a video about a company, I mention it in the title. So before you go ahead, you watch the title that it's about this company or it's about that company. Yeah. Boss, the company's time name in some of your videos, right? Yeah. I did. I did. Yeah, so that's it. Future official. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. So the key psychology here, everything is about the mind, though. It's about the mind. The psychology here is everything you ask must benefit them. Aha. This is the trick. Everything you are asking, even though it's about you, but convince them, why should they give it to you? It must benefit them for them to be okay to give it to you. That is the basic psychology here, the very fundamental psychology. That is why I made a video and I said that how you can convince the interviewer or even confuse him to recruit you, because you should let them feel that yes, your recruitment is going to benefit the company. If not, why should they choose you? There are a lot of people applying. Why should they choose you over someone else? It means you have to let them feel that yes, your recruitment is going to add something to their company. They're also in business. Yes, their companies are also in business. So if your recruitment will not add or boost their business, why should they recruit you? If you are in their position, I believe you also do the same thing, right? So that is it. Everything you ask must benefit them through your better teaching. Yes, you are coming as a teacher. So everything you have to frame it how it will affect your teaching positively, and that will go a long way to help their company. That is the basic logic here. Bro, I'm living in Saitama Prefecture. Okay, dancing. Oh, Saitama Prefecture. Okay. Let me come to Nana Ofori first. Do they have a particular way of making their CV? Yes, yes. And you can find that in the ebook, please. I have a sample there. Okay, you are living in Saitama Prefecture. Where? I moved from Saitama to where I am now. Do they have a particular, yeah. Trouble Day. Which one is Trouble? Worthy Posh. Which one is the Trouble, please? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Omobola Ekisola. Thank you for the likes. Yes. KL Crane Equipment. Thank you for the likes. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you. AK45. Yo, everybody. Cheers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, let's continue. This is how Japanese managers think. And I don't think this is limited to Japanese managers only. I believe if you are in their shoes, you also think this way. Okay? Yeah. So please, let's think about, let's have this in our mind that whatever we are pushing for, we should know how to frame it for them to feel like, yes, this is going to benefit us. Okay? If it is benefiting them, then they have every means, they'll do everything to give it to you. Okay? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Higashi Matsuyama. Okay, thank you. Higashi Matsuyama. Okay. All right. That's nice. I lived in Yasho, very close to Soka, Yeah. So, Soka is very popular in Saitama, right? Yeah. Okay. So, thank you very much for the support. Let's keep going. Yes. But now I'm very far away from that place. I am near Osaka, very near Osaka. Okay. So, yeah. Next, let's go. Reading employer signals. Okay. Reading employer signals. Okay. So, fast through reply. When you get to a certain point after passing the interviews, they are very fast in replying emails. And you have to be fast as well. Okay. You have to take your time, think through it. Don't just reply for replying sake. They will have a reasonable number of days. If they message you today and you take time about a week to reply, that one is not being fast. At least a day or two is okay. A day or two is okay. Even if you are not ready, you can just reply and say, okay, could you give me some time? I'm thinking through, I'll reply later. That is also fine. It is done. You can do that. For that, they know that yes, you have seen it and you have given them a reply, letting them know that you get back to the substantive issue. Because email, if someone reads an email, it's not like WhatsApp that you will know that okay, the person has read it. Even though some people could get some settings and you will not know whether they read it or not. Email is not like that. The person can read and not even mind you. That is not professional. So even if they sent you an email, you've seen it and you know that this thing I need to think about it. You can just reply, very short one. Thank you for the email. I would like to take some time to go through it and get back to you with the full details. Simple. It means they know that yes, you have recognized their email and you are working on it. This is very professional. Okay, that's number one. That is confidently move forward. Yeah, that's confidence move if you do it that way. So the generic slow replies. Proceed with caution. This is reading the employer's signal. If they are very slow in replying you, you have to proceed with caution. Okay. And if we can't negotiate its standard, it means the company is not being professional. So you have to reconsider this company because every legit company, okay, they might be legit, but every company that is professionally open-minded, they would not just reply and say, we can't renegotiate its standard. Even if it is standard, there are ways of saying it to you professional, especially if it is Japan. There are ways of telling you that might not feel like that standard, like carved in stones, just like no. So if that company says that you need to reconsider, but well, if it's you are outside Japan, I think you can just take it. When you are here, you know what is in your mind, right? You know what is in your mind because it's just a pathway. When you are here, you start looking your putting things in order so that you not feel trapped. Okay, all right, let's see if you have some questions here on YouTube. Okay, congratulations to the person that was invited via bordering. Oh yeah. Yes, yes. Yes, somebody was invited. The person is not in our WhatsApp group, I just met him on TikTok. Yeah. Hello, women of Yahweh, good day. Thank you for joining. Please share. Please, where can we get the ebook? The link is in my bio here on TikTok. If you are watching from TikTok, check the link in my bio here. If you are watching from YouTube, then the link is in the description of the video. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Future official. Okay. So let's keep going. And detailed counter offers, flexibility. This is your people. Yes. If the people are very flexible, they offer you this, you put in a question, you put in a request, and they change it. They are very flexible. Then you can be confident and negotiate more. But please don't take that their flexibility to be their weak point. You need to be very careful as well. All right. You also need to come to a compromise with certain terms. We are all not perfect, and all that we want, we cannot get it. Money is insatiable, so you cannot, even if you ask for more and they give you that more, you still need money. So you just have to play safe and don't push too hard. All right. Don't push too hard. Huh. In my language, we say a phrase, or like we say an adage saying "l'envoin, l'envoin manyadika," which means a bad animal. You don't try to drive it out and follow it through. Just follow it, drive it away a bit, and return. Because if you keep following it, it will get to a point, then it will rather tend to face you. So that is l'envoi manyadika. Ronya ne vide ko atrola yoma. And that is it. So please, with this one, you need to be very cautious, very tactical, very professional. When you keep pushing a little bit, then you stop. I want more, but for the future's sake, let me just stop here. All right. That's how it is. Okay. Thank you for joining. If you are new here, you are welcome. You are very welcome. Please tap on your screens, share this live, and let's keep going. Next, your red line before negotiating. Okay, these are some of the red lines before you even start negotiating. Okay, is the base salary livable? Okay, is the base salary livable? Yes, keep negotiating. No, may not be right. Okay, this may not be right. Some of these things could even help you when you are already in Japan. So those of you already in Japan, if you are ALT or you are doing anything with teaching, which might require you to switch companies, apply for new jobs, this could be your tip. Okay. What's the one thing that makes this worth it? Is it housing? Is it experience? Know it. Okay. You have to know all these things before you start even negotiating. All right. For me, I took the offer to come to Japan because just of adventure. That was my motivation. Because I was looking at what I was getting there as a student and what I was being offered. So I was like, okay, for adventure's sake, that is why I am here. So if I hadn't taken it because of adventure, I might not have been here. So if you are like me, you like adventure, or yeah, it depends on you. You have a reason. You need to have a reason in order to accept it. Okay. All right. Next, what's your minimum acceptable offer? You have to know that. Okay. And if you know that and you professionally push it and they say no, professionally they decline, then you have to make the decision, the final decision, whether you come with them and let us switch or you want to just decline. I wonder if you would decline though. But yeah, you need to try. You need to try. If you try, they know that yes, this person knows his or her worth. All right. Okay. Do you trust this employer? Read tone. Are they collaborating or dismissive? For me, the least thing I will take from anybody is disrespect. All right. So the employer should not sound or, yeah, should not appear dismissive through their email. There are ways people can reply you and you feel like this person is dismissive. If an employer is dismissive, well, it depends on how you take it. So that's totally up to you. All right. Next one. The final confirmation email. After you've done everything, you renegotiated, they accepted you or not, you have finally decided to take the offer. Your email should sound something like this. So please just listen to it. It's just a sample, okay? It's just a sample. You can just copy or not copy, frame it to sound something professional like this. This might not be perfect. Yours might even sound better than this, but I'm just putting out something like a sample, okay? The subject. And yesterday I mentioned it that every email should have a subject, especially if you are dealing with professional staff, companies, employment, something. It should be a professional email you should send. It should have a subject, salutation, the body, and the conclusion. The conclusion can be taken as the signature. In the signature, you can put your details like name, contact, country if you want. Once you're outside Japan, you can even put the country there. So that is it. The subject is very, very important. Very, very important. Okay. All right. So the subject here says contract confirmation and appreciation. The subject alone says all. You are confirming the contract and you are appreciating the offer. Okay. Dear, you put the name there or hiring manager if you don't know the name, but I believe by the time you go along contract like trying to accept or not, you will know a name, the name of the recruitment agency, the recruiter, the HR. You would surely know a name, so you have to put the name there. Okay. Josh Purple said, please, I need a job in Japan. Okay, that's why we are here. If you have a bachelor, then you can apply for jobs and it is possible that you get it. Okay, so please tap on your screens. Dear so and so, thank you for working with me on so and so, whether relocation, housing, or whatever you have put in. Or thank you for offering me this offer. Yeah, offering me this job, this opportunity to serve your whatever company. Okay. I confirm the following details. One, list exact agreement. If it is housing, if it is the amount, if it is dates, you have to list them as a confirmation. Remember, email serves as evidence. Emails, they serve as evidence. So whatever you type should be documented properly because it's a proof. Do you get the point? Mhm. So after you you listed everything, then you continue. I'm ready to sign and move forward. I appreciate your partnership in setting up or in setting me up for success. Best regards or whatever. Then your name, your country, your telephone number, or whatever. If you are a content creator, you can add your channel, whatever, you can add all those things in the signature. Okay. All right. So why? Create written record. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It creates a written record. Documentation matters in Japan a lot. Look, when I was coming to Japan, uh, I have a bachelor in statistics. Okay, thank you, AK45. Yes, thank you. Like AK45 says, you are eligible. You are eligible to apply. Yes, thank you so much, AK45. All right. Like I keep saying, when I was coming, we heard a lot about Japan, that Japan is tech country, and so and so. Yeah, it is true. But when I came, I did not feel it because Japan still do lots of paperwork, a whole lot of paperwork. So I did not feel it. So yeah, this documentation is very important in Japan. So please take notice of it. All right. So all those things you do, they are the evidence that you can keep for future references. You might not know where it is useful. Yeah, useful, you know. There is a place called Hello Work in Japan where they assist people like students, dependents to get jobs, to get part-time jobs. Even me, I could go there if I'm looking for part-time job. I could go there. It is a place set up by the government. So it is in every city. So those of you who are students in Japan and you are looking for part-time, if you haven't heard of it before, then please head to your city office. They can tell you where they are. Hello Work. All right. So when my family came, when my wife was looking for a part-time job, we went there and they were asking, have we been looking for a job? Yeah, because there are certain conditions like your wife has to be working before your kid can go to school. Yeah, I made videos about that later, so I will not go into details. So we said, yes, I was asking, I was looking for a job. We were looking for a job. They said, where is the evidence? Did you apply through email? Can we see the email? They asked. So if you have anything like that, you can just print it and show it to them because they know you cannot send an email and go back to edit it. So it becomes a proof. Okay. That is how it is. All right. Yeah, Jamel, can you stay a bit on? When I finish on YouTube, I will pick you up. Okay. Thank you so much. So that is about how to confirm the final email, how to send a final email. That's about that. All right. Let's keep going. We are almost done. So let's keep going. So the last one, before you sign the appreciation memo, okay? A short professional email that sets the tone, okay? So you have to be sending email for the emails. You will send a lot. Yeah, you send a lot. It doesn't matter. It just shows your professionalism, okay? So the appreciation memo, a short professional email that sets the tone. Like one, express appreciation for flexibility. Acknowledge their values. Their values. Acknowledge their values. Okay. Commit to excellence. Let them know that yes, you are committed to do your best in their company because once they are giving you that contract, they are expecting more from you. You understand? So assure them that yes, I'm committed to the excellence I promise you. Do you get the point? Okay. And set positive tone for day one. You know, it is very okay to set the positive tone. Let them know from day one that yes, yeah, I believe you are getting it. Okay, so why this? The impact. Okay. Teachers who send this have better first 90 days. Yeah, that's the impact. If you send this, that's the impact. Teachers who send this have better first 90 days. You've already built goodwill with the hiring manager. When challenges come, and they will, yes, because challenges will come, you've got trust in the bank. Do you understand this? This is how you build yourself up in the company, irrespective of which company employs you. Yeah, irrespective of that. I made a video where I said some experience, I share some experience with myself. Your company might have something fixed that this is how we do it, but depending on your situation, how they know you, how you go about it, things might change. It happened to me, so it can happen to you as well. It all depends on how you go about it. All right. Okay. Yeah, thank you for joining, guys. Please tap on your screens, tap on your screens, share this live, share this live. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Now, the mindset shift you are making, okay? You are making a mindset shift. Mindset shift, okay. At the start, supplicant mentality. Please hire me. I will take anything. No, okay? That one is not good, okay? Yeah, that's the supplicant mentality. That's not the best for you. The one that is okay for you is the professional peer mentality. Professional peer mentality. So I keep telling people that during the interview sessions, you don't have to see the interviewer as a superior. No, you see him or her as a professional peer. You know, when you are working with your colleagues at workplaces, you can crack some jokes, right? You can crack some jokes at workplaces, but there are certain things you cannot do, right? You see the person as your professional peer, so that there are certain times during the interview sessions, especially the one-on-one, even if it's the group interview, you can still chip in some questions, make the person feel like, yeah, we are colleagues. Yes, that is what they want. That is what they want. Don't see the person as your boss. No, see the person as a peer. And in that case, you can feel free to smile and ask funny questions. Let the person also smile, and you keep talking. And that is what it's meant for you to qualify. You get a point. You need to make it conversational. The interview has to be conversational. All right? Okay. So, yeah, professional peer mentality. So, after negotiating right, yeah, wait, let me take it again. The professional mentality, the professional peer mentality, that will make you, if you negotiate right, yeah, you have the professional peer mentality. So this is what it means. It says that I know my value. That is what you are communicating with them or to them. I know my value. I respect your culture. Let's build together. Yes. So it means your way of doing things is telling them that yes, you know your value, yet you respect their culture. And so let's come together and build together. That is what will make them pick you up over others. So getting the job, it's not only about passing the interview. Once you pass the interview, yes, they are going to offer you the job, but it depends on how you go about it for them to finally say, okay, please come. So there are a whole lot of things we need to keep working at every point in time. And that is why I am here to be giving you all these tips. All right. So if it's making sense to all of us, please just support by tapping on your screens, sharing the live, following, subscribing if you are watching from Adventures of Japan on YouTube. Yeah, that's all. That's how we build together. Because I really want you to come to Japan, because if you come through teaching, you will be okay, I will be okay. But if you come through other means, like especially tourists, no, no, please no. You can come as a student. If you think you don't have bachelor's, you can come as a student. All right. If your spouse is here, your husband is here, you can come as a dependent. If your wife is here, you can come as a dependent. And the thing is, even if you come as a dependent, you can still get jobs and change your visa to a stable visa. It's doable. It's fine. You can do it once the companies are okay with you. You can do it. All right. Okay. You are welcome, guys. If you are joining new, you are welcome. All right. So to end this slide, we say this is the person who thrives in Japan. Yes. If you do things like this, you are the kind of people who thrive in Japan. You are the kind of people who will not have any difficulty in terms of looking for a job in Japan. Okay. All right. So your action plan now. Your action plan. What to do this week? Okay. This time. I just said this time. Okay. That is after receiving your offer. What you should do. Review your contract. Separate non-negotiable from flexible items. Your identity. Yeah. Your identify your priority. What one thing matters most to you? For me, it was adventure. What matters to you most? You have to decide it. And draft the inquiry email. Use the template that's linked in the description. Yeah. I'll put something there. And send with confidence. All right. Send with confidence. Even if the link is not there, you have seen it. You can just do anything like that. That's fine. Okay. You are not demanding. You are collaborating. That's what it means. That's why I tell people, I have been saying it to people, that once you get the offer, it becomes negotiation. Negotiation. They will not be angry because you are negotiating, but it depends on how you go about it. How to go about it is what we are discussing here. So it's all about negotiating. Okay. Don't be scared to negotiate. And then report back. Okay. Comment how it goes. Yes. Comment how it goes. Then I'm reading them all. Okay. So that's how you do it here. The last one, the common fears. Oh, is it last one? No, not last one. Okay. Common fears which should be debunked. Number one, they will rescind if I ask. No, they will not. It depends on how you ask. So companies don't rescind over respectful questions, only over disrespect. Yes, they will not like to take any disrespect. So once you ask with respect, they will not rescind. I should just be grateful. Gratitude is not equals to powerlessness. You can be grateful and professional. Yes. If you just accept, it doesn't necessarily mean you are grateful. It could send a different signal to them. Okay. All right. The third one is negotiating isn't cultural in Japan. No, don't take it that way. Not Western style, but respectful inquiry, very cultural. Yes. Respectful inquiry is very cultural. And I said in Japan, they usually say, could you, could you, could you, could you? Japanese will not tell you at workplace, even your boss will not tell you, hey, Ralph, do this. No, they won't tell you. They will even say, could you do this? Or can you do this? Indirectly, they don't expect you to say no, but that is how they are. So for them, that is respect. So if you tell the person, do this, it means you are being disrespectful. So you have to learn all these things and let them appear in your email and your dealings. And that's all. Okay. So I will be seen as difficult. Don't think that way, that if you try to negotiate, to discuss, they will see you as difficult. No, that's not it. They in fact love that. Yeah, so they love it. All right. I'm telling you that they love it. respectfully. If you do it respectfully, they love it. Okay. So only if you are dismissive, yes, collaboration needs as collaboration reads as partnership. Yes, don't also be dismissive. All right, try to be collaborative. Like they should see you as a partner. Of course, the companies and the employees are partners because the companies like the HRs are not in the schools. Without you, the HRs will lose contract. Without the HRs, you might not get the offer. So you are partners in building the company. So you make them understand that, yeah, I'm your partner, I'm your colleague, I'm your collaborator. Let's do this together professionally, and you're going to make it. Okay. So the full picture, three stages, three stages. Number one, the inquiry phase. That is after you get the offer, the inquiry phase. Ask questions, show respect, God flexibility. Yes, God flexibility. Let them know that you are flexible. Curious, like curiosity, have the curiosity. Let them see you are very curious, you are very humble, and you are thorough. You are thorough about your questions. You keep asking questions just for clarity. Okay. Phase two is negotiation phase. Present requests, frame with logic, and collaborate. Okay, that's strategic, professional, and collaborative. The negotiation phase, we should demonstrate strategic professionalism and collaborativeness. Okay, and the third phase is commitment phase. You should confirm details, express gratitude, and real and seal the relationship. Okay, confirm details, express gratitude, and seal the relationship. That is confidence, appreciative, and forward looking. So those are the three stages. Okay. All right. So yeah, we are almost at the end, and some of the resources that you need, which are the the master guide that I talked about. The link is here in the YouTube description. It's in my bio on TikTok. Please grab your copy and you're going to enjoy. Voice Desperan says, I just come. What should I know, please? We are talking about how to come to Japan. Are you African? Are Africans allowed? Oh, yeah, but I am an African. Dirty says, please go home. Japan does not welcome you. Dirty, oh, I meet another person here again. Japan does not welcome you. Okay, so are you here? Are you a Japanese? Oh, this person is not even a human being. 0 followers and following 0. Okay, no human being. Okay, so maybe a robot. Some robot is here. Okay, yes, I'm an African. Voix d'Espérance. I'm an African, so yeah. So once I'm here, it means Africans are welcome. So if you want to join our WhatsApp community, there will be a video at the end of this uh, live stream. If you are watching a replay, then you can watch that video and join the group. Okay. Yeah. So look, yeah, you took your career very seriously. If you take it seriously, you're going to see results. Yeah. That's what separates people who thrive in Japan from people who survive. There's a difference between thriving and surviving. All right, thriving and surviving. So if you want to survive in Japan, that's fine. If you want to thrive in Japan, yes, you can thrive in Japan through these, following these basic tips, and you can move around. I want to come to Japan from Nigeria. You are welcome. Nigerians are here. Okay, you can come to Japan from Nigeria. Okay. Okay, Osei Chrome, Osei Kofi says, could this process be done after you arrive in Japan? No, you can do it once you are in Ghana and you got the offer. You can do it. I'm talking about when they give you the offer. You can negotiate. It doesn't mean once you want to negotiate, they will say no. It depends on how you do it. Okay. For me, I contacted people before I responded to them, because I did not get all this information. That is why I'm putting it out that Yes, when you get your offer, it doesn't mean you should just think of, oh, they are doing me favor, so let me just accept. No. If it's okay for you, that's okay. If you are okay with it, that's fine. But if you feel like there's something I need to talk about, feel free to go about it professionally as we have discussed. Okay, or say, yeah, so that's it. All right. Do you have any further question, please? On YouTube, do you have any further question? All right. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, it's now 9. Let's see, by 9:10, if we have any further question on YouTube, we would answer, and then we will say good night to YouTube friends. All right. Okay. TikTok, hello. Wow. Tap on your screens, please. Tap, 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 tap. Tap on your screens, please. Tap on your screens. Narrow way. You are welcome. Narrow way. Narrow way. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, if you want to talk, please send a request and come up and talk. Thank you so much for the likes and the sharing. NY, thank you so much. If you want to ask further questions, please. Charles, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. Charles Oparachi. Yeah, say, bro, have I answered you, please? If you are watching from TikTok, don't forget to follow. Yeah, thank you for the sharing. If you're watching from YouTube, if this is your first time, please don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell so that next time we come up with an update, you'll be notified. Thank you so much. All right. Then from YouTube, we will say good night from Japan. And don't forget to watch this video on the screen to see how you can join the WhatsApp group. Make sure you watch to the end before you can get the clue on how to join the WhatsApp group if you are interested. Okay. Yeah. We will see you hopefully tomorrow for another interesting conversation. Take care.